This calculator is intended to help users understand the methodology to be adopted for calculating depreciation under the Companies Act 2013. It must be understood that before using this calculator, one has to have the basic knowledge of the Act schedule and the underlying assumptions that govern the very basic concept of depreciation amortization. In brief, the steps involved in calculating depreciation using this calculator are as follows. First of all, go to the sheet Assets, click here. Here you are required to create a list of all the assets. Care should be taken that no entry should be identical, so just to avoid errors. Here also one should note that if the opening WDV of an asset, opening WDV as on 1st April 2014, if it consists of multiple individual assets and each of the individual assets have different date of purchase or use, and also their WDV is significant to the total WDV of the asset type, then it must be broken down in this sheet. For example, if the WDV of an asset, say furniture, is as on 31st March 2014 is say rupees 40,000, and it consists of 3 individual furnitures, each with different date of purchase or use and with significant WDV, then they must be broken down. Here I would, in the given example, I'll break them down to 3 parts, like furniture 1, furniture 2, furniture 3. I am breaking down the opening WDV of the furniture into 3 parts because date of purchase of all the 3 furnitures are different, and their value is also significant to the total WDV of furniture as on 31st March 2014. After creating the assets, the users are required to match it to the asset type as per Schedule 2, and here I will match it to the asset type furniture and fixture general. I will select the same asset type for all the 3 furniture. After having created all the assets in a similar fashion, move on to the sheet opening. Now under the heading name of the asset, select assets one by one. Furniture 1, furniture 2, and furniture 3. WDV as on 31st March 2014, say 10,000. As I said earlier, I had broken them down because the date of purchase and use of these individual assets in furniture were different. So I'll put the date of their purchase. Here, if sold during the year, if any asset is sold subsequently in the financial year 14-15, you need to select a yes, otherwise make it a no. I'll select a no, I'll select a no, and I'll select a yes just to illustrate. And the third asset, residual value must be, this column should not be kept blank. Let's estimate the residual value 1,000 for this thing, 2 and 3. Now you can see that rest of the information like the useful life in years, remaining useful lives, and depreciation rates, and everything is calculated automatically. Depreciation rates shall be calculated depending on whether you have selected the straight line method or the WDV. You can see the difference if you select SLM, then if you select WDV, the rates change here. Now after you have filled your opening sheet, now move on to the sheet opening deletions. If you have selected a yes in the column D anywhere in the opening sheet, then you need to match it to a corresponding entry in the oversheet opening deletions. Now in the opening deletions, now select the asset that has been sold and fill the date of deletion. Let's make it 31st December 2014 and disposal amount 7,500. Rest of the information like the pro rata depreciation or profit or loss shall be calculated automatically here. Now after you have created the assets, filled the opening sheet and the opening deletion sheets, you matched it with the opening. Now move on to the sheet additions. Here you can, for making an addition, first you need to create an asset. Furniture 4. I'll match it to the same category. Now addition. Furniture 4. Date of addition. Let's make it 30th June 2014. Amount of addition 10,000. Sold or not? Select a no. If you select yes, then you need to fill the date of sale and the amount of sale also. This will like 10. After you have filled this thing, just move on to the next depreciation chart and select the assets one by one. Select all the assets that you have created in the list part. Asset 2. You need to select all the assets one by one, please remember this. And asset 4. So now you can see your depreciation chart is prepared automatically. So this is very simple, and I hope now I have made this very clear to you how to calculate depreciation using this. And in case of any query, that can be mailed to the email specified. Thank you.